Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more Furfrou Pokeradar. There is no number on screen on the horizontal stream. Let me fix that. There. Now I can actually see my chain length. Today, I don't know, the goal is to get a shiny Furfrou as per usual, I suppose. I don't know, I haven't done a evening Pokeradar stream in forever, I suppose. I have gotten all of the Furfrou trims in Pokemon Go shiny now. Which I could all send the Pokemon home. I'm not stupid though, I'm not doing that. I guess I technically still need to wait for ZA compatibility to be able to change the Furfrou for home. Which is a little bit cringe. I don't think I have done a form change yet in Pokemon Home. In Pokemon ZA. For Furfrou. Like, I mean, I suppose I also want all of the regular ones for the living next. I haven't really... Had not really thought about that. I also fully edited the mouse hold video. It took a good chunk of today. Why can I only find Skiddo? What the frick? But yeah, the Tandem Mouse video is going up on Tuesday. Oh, the intro is legendary. I don't know, what is it? 111 shiny Tandem Mouse reactions in one video in 10 minutes. 10 minutes for 110, that's like... one every 5 seconds. Yeah. And shortly after that, whatever that means, the Gen 9 video is going up. We only need 14 more shiny, 5 of which are Furfrou. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh, also for the Gen 9 video, literally today, for like 3-4 hours, I grinded Gimmighoul coins in Legends EA. Because I had not evolved my Gimmighoul yet. Yeah, that's probably on me. I don't know. If we could start the chain now, I think that would be quite nice, personally. I think that'd be pretty epic. I'm also gonna check something real quickly. Huh, okay, fair enough. Never mind, I should probably do something about that. Also, Pokemon Go, where are my Pikachu raids, man? Swear to God, there's not been a Pikachu raid nearby. Hello there, Botrammetje. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit, I feel like. I is here, I'm here like every day. I guess not last weekend, other than that though. I'm live like every day. Damn! Not me, yeah. Now who'd have thunk there's Furfrou, hello. Return. Alright, the chain has started. Now let's hope I don't break it. I manifest a shiny. I mean, that's really cool, but the thing that I'm doing right now, I probably won't get a shiny for an hour. But then, like, in an hour, the shiny is almost guaranteed. That's Pokeradar. Like, it is possible to get it earlier, it's just very unlikely. But, like, I've done it. Like, 10 days ago. So it's definitely possible, it's just not super likely. What have you been up to recently, Botomichi? I'm assuming school or something like that. Venonat on fire. Dude, I've seen like 3 Venonat today. I can't find shiny Venonat in Pokemon Go, bro. 3 emotes? Yeah, I made that in 3 minutes in Paint. The other emotes I paid for, and they actually have art in them. This is literally just a Venonat sprite taken from the games, plus some fire I took off Google Images. It's a fire emote, though. I just don't have inspiration for similar emotes that are like it. I would absolutely make them free. I just don't know what they'd be. Maybe like a Poliwag with a birthday hat. That could work. Just thought about that. I don't know. School, gym, doom scrolling, and actively hating on AI. Damn. Crazy. Actively or passively? How are you actively hating on AI? Pokeradar, oh my god, birthday luck. Ooh. I remembered to change my birthday somehow. I don't know. I just actively hate on AI. Don't do anything about it, but it's active. Come on, give me a nod. Like, I already got 1 fast music shiny Furfrou. It'd be really funny if I could do it again, I think. The fact that it's continuing is giving me hope, although probably shouldn't be too hopeful. Congrats on 1k. Yeah, thanks. A little late. How long has it been? When did I get that? I don't know. Like about 10 days ago, I did a 32-hour stream of shiny hunting for 1,000 subs. That was pretty cool. I just noticed the bots are gone. I manually removed them. Which doesn't remove them, apparently. I had to do it manually. It looked so weird. I didn't like it, so I removed them. Also, I don't know, somewhere in the next, I guess suppose like 14 days or something. How long did it take? Oh, I don't know, 10 seconds. You just go to Sari bots and then exclamation mark remove bots or something like that. I don't know. Something. Hello there, Mr. Me. How are you doing? Like, it's not, I did not delete them all one by one. But I had to do something about it myself. Twitch didn't do it. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, somewhere in the next couple of weeks, I plan to do a Fortnite stream where I just try to reach level 100 in 1 day. Why are the prices of subs increasing? They are? I don't know. $6.49. Crazy. What is that in dollars? Isn't it $5 for a sub? Jeez. You're so tired, bro? What are you tired from, Mr. Me? Work? School? Gym? Life. I'm trying to walk 10,000 steps every day this month. And almost 30,000 yesterday. 30,000?! Jeez. How many steps did I do last weekend? Fit. Let me have a look. Activity. Steps. Oh. Sunday I did 33,000 and Saturday 33,000. Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna need to go. I don't know, go, I guess. Me Pokemon Go. Alright. Have a nice day, week, month, year, life. I don't know when I'll see you again. Goodbye, Bojammetje. Mr. Me, have you thought about, actively getting into Pokemon Go? All of a sudden, walking is fun. When this doubles is crazy. 33,000 steps in a row. Mr. Me, guess what? I'm going to Copenhagen. I bought the tickets. 4 days in a row. We got hotel tickets, we got GoFest tickets, we just need plane tickets now. Alright, see you in 2 years, 2 months. Bojammetje. That's cringe. That's cringe, the chain broke. I'll do what I usually do with Pokeradar. If I have a chain at the half-an-hour mark of the stream, I'll finish that chain. Otherwise, the stream will end. You're going to Madrid next week? Don't you have school or something, or are you going with school? I've thought about it and forced myself not to because I'll end up spending too much money. Copenhagen or Pokemon Go in general, Mr. Me? With school? Alright, fair enough. Have fun. Going to see if my starter 1km egg is shiny in Pogo. That's a good question. Do those eggs now also have increased shiny? Thanks. They probably also have increased channels. I didn't even think about that. That is an interesting one, actually. Have I gotten a shiny yet this season? Yes, a Alolan Rat. Perfect, I didn't have enough of those yet. I don't know, I haven't not left my house today. I did have a meeting for school though today. It's not like I've been unproductive. Rest in peace, bros. Channel points. Ooh, new season. Yeah, not many people are happy about this season. First of all, most of the events announced so far are redos of events that they've done in the past. They removed spotlight hours. They removed showcases almost entirely. It's a pretty questionable season, but hey, GoFest this season, so like, we can't complain. Other than the fact that everything they announced so far for GoFest is basically garbage. Got excited for Exec because of that shiny set. Womp womp. You'll hear me react before you can hear the shiny sparkles on this game. Yippee! Yippee! I don't know, I bought tickets for GoFest other than that, I don't know. My parents pay for most things GoFest related, which I'm very happy about. I might actually play for the Mewtwo in the Pass. Fair. You're gonna have to play this weekend though, specifically. It hasn't tracked my kilometers walked. Have you turned on Adventure Sync? Because if you haven't, then well, yeah, it doesn't track your distance. I have? Well, then that's strange. That's very strange. Let's track my distance, but the egg says 0 km. Have you opened the game earlier today, Mr. Me? Because you may have not received the egg before. You received the egg the first time you opened the game on that day. On a new day after you hatched the egg on a previous day. Maybe that's why. Can I see somewhere how long I've played Pokemon Go for today? I'm kind of curious if I can see that somewhere. It's like screen time or something. Can I bolt it to? I don't know. Screen time. Settings. Screen time. Is this today? I think today I've played Pokemon Go 9 hours and 18 minutes. I think that's probably accurate. Yeah, that's fair. Should have walked enough kilometers for it? No. No, all of the starters have had community days apart from Scorbunny and Sobble. They are like the most worthless. It's genuinely just such a worthless egg. But hey, it helps me level up because I need to hatch another 71 eggs to level up. That's cool. No, that's really sick. Also, yeah, it's very possible for people that just started playing Pokemon Go to complete their entire Kanto Dex in a week. It's kind of crazy to me, to be honest. But it's actually reasonable. Anything shiny boosted right now? Supposedly Mega Pokemon that have a Mega Evolved form. But I don't even think that's true. I don't think there is anything shiny boosted right now other than stuff that is always boosted. I mean, okay, there's nothing specifically boosted for this event, that's for sure. But I think every wild spawn that is a part of the event is full odds. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. If only. I mean, what would you have expected them to shiny boost right now? Like the starters or something? I don't know. Kind of weird if they just randomly boosted something. Starters, I guess, would have maybe made sense, but also would have been incredibly not exciting. Starters, yeah, I mean, cool. Haven't all of them have had 2 or 3 community days, plus been featured in like a million other events? I think all of the starters have had 2 or 3 community days. Hasn't Charmander had 4 community days? I swear to god Charmander's had 4 community days. Am I tripping? No, I swear to god that's true. Maybe regionals 2 for the past would have been nice. Eh. Meh. I mean, Kangaskhan was boosted a weekend, like literally 4 days ago. And I have heard reports of Farfetch'd and Galar and Mr. Mime spawning this event, but I haven't seen them. I mean, yeah, they could boost them. They could also just wait for future events to boost them then. You know? It'd be weird if they just boosted just that. It is possible that everything that passes boosted. The only data I have on boosted Pokemon is wild encounters. If anything else is boosted, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the raid shinials are for Pokemon right now. I don't know what the egg shinials are for Pokemon right now. They are higher, that's all I know. But they could be 1 in 256, for all I know. But yeah, I don't know, if you want to get shiny regionals, then play during events where shiny regionals are boosted. Who's Giovanni Shadow Legendary Thunderous? Hello there, Egg. How are you doing? And yes, people have confirmed you can get shiny Shadow Thunderous now. Kinda cringe, because I can't get it. But some people have gotten it. Hello, Egg. Egg is such a beautiful name. Just become Egg. Referred back to when humans evolved from beings that laid eggs. You know, I know humans evolved from monkeys, and I've seen like pictures of like the in-between phase. But how did mammals come to be to not lay eggs anymore? Like, I'm pretty sure in the past everything laid eggs, right? How did we evolve from that? I actually really don't know that. To be honest, I only had biology for 2.5 years in high school, so maybe it was taught there? I don't know. Surely we at least know that, right? Probably. I don't know. I don't know who here likes eating eggs. I genuinely would not be able to tell you the last time I actually ate an egg. Like, it is probably genuinely been like at least 5 years since I last ate an egg. I just really don't know when I'd eat eggs. It's 9. I'm guessing this is gonna be my last fruit chain of the day. And if it breaks super quickly, I guess I could do another. Also don't want to have this stream go on for too long, I don't think. That is not the goal. I just want to get a shiny man. Also, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm only streaming right now because I didn't stream in the morning. I may have procrastinated school a little too long. Did Pokopia not come out today? It's tomorrow, right? It just came out today in Australia, so if you buy it digitally, you can already download it. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow, but if you buy it online, you can... Australia, New Zealand, Kiribati, whatever. Like, it is out, kind of. But not... Like, I'm gonna visit a toy store tomorrow morning. Expect me to be live at, like, 10:30 my time. I've seen a couple streaming it, yeah, exactly. It's like out in parts of the world. So you can get it. But I want to get a physical copy. Also, apparently, Pokopia is the highest rated Pokemon game ever? Out of all Pokemon games ever? Which, by the way, the website that ranked them the highest, complete BS, they ranked Pokemon Y the second best Pokemon game ever behind Pokopia. No. No, it isn't. I'm not saying that this is a bad game, but it's not the best game that I've ever played in terms of Pokemon. That is just straight up cap. Is the highest rated game this year so far as well? Damn. Damn. Crazy. But yeah, again, I don't know how serious we should take that, given that the game that I'm playing right now used to be the highest rated Pokemon game ever, which... No, it wasn't. Like, in hindsight, no. Like, back in the day, everybody was hating on XY, but everybody always hates on the current region. Literally always happens. Starting in Gen 5, everybody always hated on the current gen. But then usually after a couple of years, people are like, you know, actually the games weren't so bad. And the same goes for XY, the games aren't that bad. The best Pokemon games? No. Black and White are just better. In almost every way. And I don't think those game critics that graded the game were shiny hunters. If you're a shiny hunter, XY is amazing, but if you're not a shiny hunter, I mean, XY are kind of terrible games. The main gimmick of Mega Evolution is almost exclusively post-game. Like, the animations are like, they exist. What's the worst Mining game that isn't BDSP? I mean, if we don't... Like, I want to say, like, Red and Blue. I think Sword Shield is worse than BDSP. I just don't see in what world you think that is the case. What part of Sword Shield is worse than BDSP? Well, that's just not true, Mr. Me. You can get 9. You can get 9 easy shiny legendaries, quote-unquote easy, in Sword Shield DLC. Not more than that. I replayed both and honestly had more fun on BDSP. Interesting. But have you considered playing Platinum rather than BDSP? I think you'd even have more fun. Especially if you played post-game. Also, let's be honest, if Sword Shield had voice acting, you wouldn't be saying this. The fact... please, Gen 10 have voice acting. Yeah, but that's an expensive game to buy right now. I mean, fair. Like, again, BDSP... There are great games for new players. But for people that play Platinum, it is literally a pure downgrade of Platinum. The only upside is you can play it on a Switch instead of on a DS, and it's probably cheaper than Platinum. But the game is literally worse in every way. Apart from the shinies being halved. Like, no, yeah, the game is even worse for shiny hunters, because they destroyed the Pokeradar. Just took a big dookie on it, and we're like, yeah, fixed. I don't know. It's kind of cringe in my opinion. I like the colors of VDSP and the art styles begun to grow on me. No. When I look at it in my brain, no, it genuinely looks pretty bad. Worse than Sword Shield, for sure. The Sword Shield is, in my opinion, the best visually looking game on the Switch. Especially given that it was the second Pokemon game on the Switch. Sword Shield looks amazing. In my opinion, much better than BDSP. But I guess that's an opinion. It's just like, I don't have anything against the chibi art style, but it's so cursed to see chibi and then all of a sudden have like regular sized people when you battle, and it's... The Pokemon sprites are kinda eh. I think Let's Go is best on Switch visually. Yeah, that's fair. No, I probably agree with that. Let's Go Sword Shields, ZA, Arceus, BDSP, Scarlet Violet. That's my order, I think. Scarlet Violet looks the worst. There is nobody... I don't think there's a singular person that would disagree on that. Scarlet Violet is just the worst looking visual game on the Switch. Like, it looks so bad. I don't like the way BDSP looks personally. Doesn't base looks so good, I'm so excited. You know what I think during the React stream I said, guys, watch out. This is rendered on a PC, this is not how it's gonna look like on the Switch too. I have since then rewatched the Scarlet and Violet trailer. The trailer lagged everywhere. The trailer looks so terrible. You can count the pixels. There was lag? Holy moly. Jeez. No. I fully now believe that the trailer is actually what the game will look like, because that is what it did for Scarlet and Violet. Damn. Also, the game looks completely done, by the way, and they're still gonna work on it for 1.5 years. Okay, sure. I don't know what more they want to polish, but go ahead. I mean, I kind of want to play the game now, to be honest. I don't know. Waiting 1 year kind of sucks, but yeah. Two frames a year is crazy. Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. Also, I mean, already showing shinies in the trailer, kinda crazy. I don't know if it was a part of the... I don't know if it was gameplay trailer. Probably wasn't. It's just a cinematic for the game, but... Although, I think they may have shown a shiny Growlithe in one of the Scarlet Violet traders, to be fair. The way the fire Pokemon have a glowing effect. Have you seen Tropius? Tropius wings have see-through shadows. Like, if there are shadows on the top of Tropius wings, they go through. Like, his wings are partially, like, shadow see-through. Which is how leaves work IRL, which is... Oh, no, but the wings aren't transparent, though. You can't see through them. Only shadows go through them. Which is just... Wow. That's amazing. The only thing that sincerely worries me about what I've seen so far is it is not looking like an Axew-friendly island. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really see any suitable biomes for Axew. That kind of scares me. Textures are sick. The one thing that Scarlet Violet did well visually was the Pokemon textures. Yes, absolutely. Although, I wouldn't mind if they went back. I wouldn't mind it. I think the textures look good, but I think the old textures were also not bad, necessarily. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Me. Like, there are a couple of Pokemon that do kind of look terrible in Scarlet Violet. Like, I remember Shiny Sandy Shocks and not being able to tell its shiny apart from its regular form when they're quite different in regular sprites. But the sun made it impossible to see. Predicting Ladybug gets an evolution alongside Noctowl. No. No. I don't think so. One of them I will fully believe. I do not want to believe both. I guess... I mean, I guess they kind of did it for Alola, where they gave duos... No, did they? Is there any region that gave... but I guess Ladybug and Noctowl are duos. I guess it's possible. I'm trying to think of competitive... Like... I mean... Which one? Like, Ledian is already not terrible competitive. Am I wrong? In singles? Which I guess is not very competitive. I don't know. They've been evolving everyone from Johto to the past few gens. That's fair. But how about the untouched Pokemon from Kanto, like Paris Venonat? What else is there untouched from Kanto? I mean, technically the Nidos, but I don't think they need touching. That has not been touched in the Gen 2. I was gonna say Staryu Starmie, but that's no longer true. Paris and Venonat are only two I can think of right now that need to be touched. I have a big poster of Kanto on my wall I'm looking at right now. Seal Dugong, Shelter Cloister, not been touched. I think we would probably get a Paris regional form. Ooh, it does kind of fit the style of the region. Yeah, I like that. What regional forms would you like to see next gen? Hexorus. Duh. I'm gonna just say it right now. If Hexorus gets a regional form, I will see if I can edit my outfit to have a regional form. I don't know how reasonable that is. Also, who knows? Maybe by the time that the game comes out, you know, once the game comes out, after I had a job for over a year, I might have a proper model. Who knows? I doubt it, but it's possible. No, but for real, what Kanto Pokemon have not been touched since Gen 2? Shelter, Seal, Paris Venonat? That's all I can think of right now. I've never been so excited for a Pokemon game. No, I have. Legends EA was pretty hype. I don't know, it kind of annoys me how it throws a wrench in my plan of what I was doing this year. Golden and Sea King got gender differences in Gen 4. Like, you know, I had this whole plan. Oh, in August, I start a job, I'm gonna stop streaming, and then once the game released, big return stream. Bruh. That's no longer happening. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll enjoy not streaming. Who knows? Maybe I'll just quit streaming until Gen 10 releases anyway. I don't think I will. But it's certainly not impossible. Like, I'm just gonna be so honest, even on these days where I don't do much, I'm tired in the evening. Bro, I stream in the morning because that's when I have energy. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. I will riot if we don't get Winds and Waves switched to Special Edition. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. I already have a Switch 2. I'm most certainly not gonna buy a second Switch 2. No way. But I wish I could have bought Legend ZA Special Edition, but I guess not. Womp womp. Yeah. Also, the bundle was garbage. It's cheaper, sure, but I don't have a physical Legend ZA now, which is kind of cringe. I would like to at some point own every Pokemon game physically, but I don't know how much I want that anymore. Maybe I just want to own every Pokemon game, not necessarily physically, I suppose. I wonder if Leaf Green prices have dropped yet. Probably not yet, I don't know. It's really clean, yeah, I can imagine. I don't know, I have the default Red and Blue Switch 1 and the default Red and Blue Switch 2. Hell yeah. The only custom thing I have, I suppose, is my new 2DS XL Pokeball Edition. Which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool thingy. Also, Mr. Me, should I buy the GoFest Mewtwo t-shirt? I don't know how expensive it is. Genuinely, bro, when I was buying tickets for Copenhagen, all the prices were in freaking krones. How much is it? I don't know. It's in krones. Like, when it was in London, yeah, sure, everything was in pounds, but pounds and euros are almost similar. But, like, 1 krone is 13 European cents. What the freak conversion? Probably even isn't too, like, expensive. Hello there, Crazy Lemon. How are you doing today? I think it's probably like 20 bucks. Maybe 30. Last year I bought a hoodie, that was quite a bit more expensive. If I remember correctly, 1600 krones. Have you got Fire Red or Leaf Green? I have had Fire Red for like 20 years or something. 20? Maybe like 15. I've had Fire Red for a really long time. I'm pretty sure it's 1600 krones, which times 0.13. I don't know. What the freak? That's like 25 bucks, I think. I feel Shiny Charmander soft reset too quick. Oof. I don't think in all the shinies I've ever gotten, I've ever soft resetted over one. Well, maybe accidentally, but not because I was soft resetting too quickly. That sucks, bro. That sucks. I'm a shiny hunt in Fire Red again tomorrow for Deoxys. I'm like... Are we gonna reach... We might actually reach 20,000 encounters for Deoxys tomorrow. A genuine question, Crazy Lemon. Have you not been in streams of mine where I was playing Fire Red? I feel like you must have been. After 1,000 soft reset, it became a routine. But yeah, it's crazy easy. It is crazy weird and easy to soft reset on Switch. Like, I don't know, honestly, maybe genuinely, if it was able to turn off X being start and Y being select, I may turn them off. Because yeah, I would soft reset way too quickly on X. And do you know how often I'm just playing a game and I press ABXY? Just because why not? It's crazy. Can you hunt the Deoxys and Mew on Switch now? Not Mew. We can hunt Deoxys on Switch now. Mew is not in Fire Red Leaf Green. Well, I mean, it's coded in, you can trade it in, but you can't encounter Mew in Fire Red Leaf Green. That's not a thing. That isn't a thing. Also, I have seen you play Auras XYZ Sun Moon Ultra. That's very interesting. Because I stream Fire Red like every other day, but you seem to join every other day that I'm not streaming Fire Red then. That's kind of coincidental. Yes, you can shiny hunt Mew and Emeralds. It's the only game you can legitimately shiny hunt it in, I think. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna shiny hunt in Platinum, Fire Red, and Sapphire. Hooray! Oh no, never mind. I'm not shiny hunting tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Pokopia. I kind of forgot. My bad. Tomorrow Pokopia. Should have been huntable with Jirachi and BDSP. I disagree with that. They're supposed to be rare. They're not supposed to just be handouts in a town. Like, them handing them out in a town is cool for the people that, you know, want to have them. But shiny looking them... Out of all the shiny look Pokemon, those are maybe ones I actually kind of agree on. How come I don't gave scene short video of Fire Red shiny encounter? What do you mean? About that, Crazy Lemon? How come I don't have seen short video of Fire Red shiny encounter? I don't know what your short algorithm shows you. I have no clue. I don't see any shinies in my shorts. Apart from my own. I mean, I'm sure Emerald is gonna release for Switch at some point, where you should probably be able to shiny hunt Mew. Whether you can shiny hunt Jirachi though? I don't know. Personally, I hope that Jirachi will not be shiny huntable in Emerald, because I spent like $200 to shiny hunt Jirachi. Yeah, no, that is true, mystery. In a lot of videos, yeah, shiny found. The only shiny I ever found in Fire Red was Mewtwo. 8 years ago, before I did YouTube. I've never made a shiny short. I've never made a short of me catching a shiny in Fire Red before. So that's probably why you haven't seen that. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm almost 20,000 encounters deep for Deoxys. I'm trying my best. I did get Mousehold though yesterday. That was pretty sick. The Mousehold video has been fully edited, and guess when it's going up, guys? It's going up on Tuesday. Ahaha. Yeah, and then shortly after that, the Gen 9 video will go up. I think I've seen you try Deoxys. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I have gotten 2 shiny Deoxys, but they were both in Emerald, not in Fire Red. I'm now shiny hunting Deoxys in Fire Red. Can it be split screen shiny hunt? I mean, I'm playing 3 games at once, yeah. Deoxys Fire Red on the top, Platinum Shaman in the middle, and Jirachi Sapphire at the bottom. That is at least what it looks like on shorts. Should I stream Pokopia on shorts tomorrow? Probably, right? Wonder what new gimmick will be next gen. I mean, we already know part of the name of the next gimmick. What is it? Peta something. I've seen a lot combustion videos. A lot? What do you mean by a lot? I've made like 2 combustion videos. 3 actually, I guess, recently. If you consider that a lot, fair enough. Yeah. That took forever. I don't know. There are not many easy shiny-ons left now for me after I got that Blaziken. 2 unknown and 5 Furfrou. 8 mythicals? 8 mythicals? Is that correct? Deoxys, Jirachi, Manaphy, Shaman. I only count 5. What else am I not counting? I don't know. I got stung by a nettle like 6 hours ago and it's still stinging. Oof. Don't go out in nature, bro. It's not fun. Although, to be fair, I'm probably gonna play GoFest Copenhagen in a park almost the entire time, let's be honest. Although, I've looked at the weather forecast for Copenhagen last year during the times of GoFest. It was 17 degrees. That is so reasonable, bro. Bro, I was cooking alive in Madrid. I was sweating my balls off in Paris. It was raining in London. Can I please have normal weather this GoFest? That'd be so cool. Bruh. A new Pokemon game, are there shiny? That's a good question. I don't know. The game hasn't come out yet where I'm at. I doubt it. It is pretty rare for spin-offs to have shinies. Well, that's not true. That used to be true. I guess nowadays they do tend to have shinies, but I don't think they will. I don't know exactly how Pokopia works, but I think you can get 1 per species of Pokemon. It'd be kind of weird if they could be shiny. I don't think shinies are in the game. I just don't think it makes much sense for the narrative of the game. Yeah, you can, Mr. Me. I'm fine with that. That's a spoiler I'm fine with. If they have shinies, I'm not gonna shiny hunt. Anyway, I'm just gonna have fun. I see streamers. Well, it's out in Australia. It's out in New Zealand. Kiribati. India. I mean, it's out here in 2.5 hours. It's out in part of the world. It's not here yet. And I mean, the stores aren't open in 2.5 hours. I'll probably start streaming Pokopia in 13 hours, I think. Expect me to be live in about 13 hours with Pokopia. Also, we're halfway to 40 chain. Yep. Ooh, fast music. Ooh. Second fast music today already, kinda crazy. Birthday luck. It is so funny to me how getting shinies is easier on your birthday in this game. This is the only game where that is true as far as I know. It's so funny to me. No one has found a shiny so far, but then it's confirmed that shinies don't exist. I will hunt Charmander today, need to get 1,000 a day, damn. When I'm shiny hunting Deoxys, I go for like 150 a day. Although, Deoxys does come with some unnecessarily long cutscenes, which Charmander doesn't. But still, damn. I'm fine with that, to be honest. No, I'm happy there are no shinies in that game. 1,000 a day at 3 per minute. That's 180 an hour. That is genuinely 7 hours of shiny hunting every day. You do you. Well, apart from that 32-hour stream, 27 seconds, so that's 2 per minute. That's 500 minutes, that's 8 hours and a bit. It's 8 hours. 8 hours of shiny hunting. I mean, I did a 32-hour stream, like recently, last weekend. I don't think I'm ever shiny hunting for more than 5 hours in a day anymore. Maybe when new games release. If new games release, I might shiny hunt for like an entire day or something. But other than that... Oh no, wait, that was already gonna be the case, never mind. When's the next long stream? In your dreams. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow actually. Tomorrow will be a long stream, just not shiny hunting. No, tomorrow I'll be playing Pokopia all day. After that, Pokopia is gonna be like exclusively evening streams. Because I do have to work on school. And then not until Gen 10. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Are only Furfrou here? Well, I'm using Pokeradar, so if I see a Pokemon that's not Furfrou, I will be ending the stream. So let's hope it's only Furfrou here, yeah. No, Furfrou has a 10% encounter rate here. But I'm using Pokeradar, so it's a 98% encounter rate. But that's not quite 100, which is kinda cringe. Almost forgot to like. Guys, everybody, go like the stream right now. Oh, great reminder, Crazy Lemon. I haven't seen my shelf of Furfrou in a while though, damn. I grinded Legends EA today for... I was on 0 Gimme Ghoul coins. I went all the way to 999 Gimme Ghouls in one day. Crazy. I don't think I have a shelf of Furfrou. Do I? I don't remember. But my shinies from Legends EA do not count, apart from Gimme Ghoul and Goldingo. I will count them. But I do also want to rehunt them if they're available in Gen 10. And otherwise, I may do the Scarlet Violet hunt. You know, there's honestly not a terrible plan. If... Like, I'm finishing the Shiny Living next August 29th or later. Most certainly not sooner. You're gonna get the Mega Garchomp. See, I got Mega Garchomp and all these. I got every Mega available in Legends EA. I did that. Yeah. But yeah, if I get like Jirachi, Manaphy, Shaman, Deoxys, if I get like all of that before August 29th, I might actually just do some Gimme Ghoul streams in Scarlet Violet. Third fast music today, bro. The birthday luck. It's so stupid, but I love it. I love the birthday luck. I've gotten one shiny from birthday fast music, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. That was kind of crazy. Oh no, that was 10 days ago. Never mind. I'm getting my numbers wrong. I still have like 30 side quests in the game. Maybe I should do them. Other than make a shiny living form dex or a Shelfa dex, there's literally nothing for me to do anymore in Legends EA. I've got all Megas, I've got all Shinies. Holy fast music, why is it still going on? That's kind of crazy. There's a, by the way, every time I shake my radar, there's a 50% chance fast music ends. I've had like 5 heads in a row practically just now. What the heck? How is it still going? Hello? I mean, at least give me a shiny then. If we're gonna keep going for this long. If you're not gonna give me a shiny, it's practically just a waste of time. Frick you, Pokeradar. Frick you, fast music. No, Legends EA is like, there's literally nothing for me to do in that game anymore. I mean, that's not true. What I still need to do a couple of things. First of all, it's the first mainline game where you can get an OT Hoopa, and since it has 2 forms, I need to get 2 of them. I don't want to do the EA Royale though, it's kind of really boring. In addition to that, it's also the first game where you can get OT Furfrou forms in the main games. So I'll also need to get all of those, although that won't take too long. Those are like the two things I still need to do in Legends EA, I think. Get my second Hoopa and get all my Furfrou trims. Although I don't really have room for Furfrou trims right now. Thanks. Home compatibility short. Dude, you would think they would release that during Pokemon Day, right? It's been long enough. Maybe it releases simultaneously with the champions? Oh no, it is compatible, Mr. Me. They just haven't flicked the switch. That's it. It's just stupid. Why not? I don't know. I don't know. There's so many holes in my shiny decks I can fill in whenever they flick the switch. Fair. Only shinies I need from Carlos is the Legends and Helioptile. Why Helioptile? That's so random. I mean, last weekend, I completed my Shiny Carlos living decks in Pokemon Go. I'm overall for Zygarde, by the way, and you got 2 very early. Yup. No, I'll take that luck on Zygarde. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. My luck with Zygarde in Pogo is kind of crap, though. I got 1 Zygarde just like everybody else, and it sucks. Thanks, Niantic. Why was... Wait. This is the first time in the history of Go Tours that we cannot catch every non-mythical Pokemon during a tour. Or during the 24 hours leading up to the tour. That's kind of crazy, actually. That's kind of cringe, actually. Also, in addition to that, I think this is the first time we can't catch every shiny non-mythical Pokemon from a generation during tour. I think so far during every tour, you would have been able to get every single shiny Pokemon during said tour that's not mythical. But now that's no longer the case as well. XY really just broke a chain with that. Just like I will not be breaking my chain tonight. Need 15 more. Mine was 11-10 then. Yeah, mine sucks as well. I got a 14-12-10. I got 350 Zygarde cells. Really cool. Kinda don't wanna make him bigger. Maybe I should though. Like I could have made him bigger and already had enough cells for another one. I maybe should just at some point do it. I don't know. I thought the point of the regional tour was supposed to like celebrate all the shinies being released or something. No. Definitely not that. The point of the tours is just to celebrate the region. And the fact that you can catch all of them during the tour. Yeah, sure. All of the shinies being released during the tour is a part of it. But like, that's not the point of the tour. When is Arceus out? Like, damn, everybody was saying GoFest 10-year anniversary, bro. But we're getting Zero Aura and Mega Mewtwo, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. Manaphy and Fione. I sincerely am still expecting Manaphy and Fione to be plopped into the daily egg at some point. I don't know, like, what else are they waiting for? I don't know. It is a bit odd. Also, when Mimikyu, they put Mimikyu on the promotional art of Pokemon Go like 5 years ago. And it's still not out. Which is kind of crazy. I would like a Manaphy Act to be 100 kilometers. No, I don't think so. It sounds horrible, actually. I mean, it depends how they do it. If you get a second free incubator for the egg, and the egg goes into a completely separate egg slot, sure. But if the egg takes up space and requires an incubator, then no, you don't want it to be a 100 km egg. You really don't. My personal expectation is Fiona is going to be just in eggs somehow, and then Manaphy is going to be special research encounter. I hope they do something cool, but I doubt it. I'm just going to be honest. Also, dude, what am I gonna do this Go Fest for Unknown? How many Shiny Unknown do I need? It's gonna be so hard to hunt Shiny Unknown. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Shiny Unknown. 5 out of 28. Ugh. Like, how well do you think I'll be able to get all of them? I could see how many Unknown I got last Go Fest on one account. I guess that could be a bit of an indication of how many I'm gonna get this year. And how reasonable it is to get the remaining 5. Unknown and Shiny and age. What? How long ago would it have been? Like 200 to 300 days? Is this all Go Fest? Oh, this is including global. That's fine. It can include global. 26 on main. I got 26 Shiny Unknown on main last year during Go Fest. I mean, I guess it's pretty reasonable to get the remaining 5 then. If I get, say if I get 52 total Unknown. How reasonable is it that I get specifically those 5? Very unreasonable, I think. But I'll be trying harder this year. I'll be shiny swapping every opportunity I get. Which I didn't do in previous years, because I usually, after like the first day, definitely had all Shiny Unknown available. I mean, honestly, for Shiny Unknown alone, I think the Copenhagen trip might be worth it. It might help that I, like, am not paying for anything, which I'm very privileged by, I will admit. But even if I did have to pay if I had a job, I think it'd be worth it. Oh, there's a fighting type on my house. That's what I like to see, bro. I still need to catch stupid fighting types for stupid shiny Keldeo. My dad got a shiny Keldeo today. I'm still on step 2 of the research. Whoopsie. Also, I love how you say, Mr. Me, how you want... How many more fighting types do I need? Only 9 more. Oh, we're getting close to the next step. I love how you say what you want to happen in Pokemon Go when you basically don't even really play the game. It is interesting. What's the Ansie's first page? I'm still on it. Catch 500 Kalos Mons, catch Pokemon on 7 different days, and Mega Evolve 7 Pokemon. The Kalos, I need 190 more Kalos Mons, and there are no Kalos Mons spawning right now practically, so that's a little annoying. But surely it won't take too long, I think. I hop on to check what my egg hatch into because I walk a lot, so I don't mind an egg wall grind. Fair. But maybe check a little more often. Because, you know, sometimes eggs hatch after like 2 kilometers. Which is like, I don't know, 3,000 steps. I have a lot of incubators from the level 80 update. Well, given that you're not an active Pokemon Go player, it probably doesn't really matter how you use your eggs, your incubators, but do not use them on random trash events like whatever the frick is going on right now. Save your incubators for cool events like tours. Tours are the #1 events to use incubators on. Like, I don't think there's a singular event more important than tours to use incubators. I used a ton of incubators last tour until, like, after 5 hours of day 1, I had the 2 shinies I wanted from eggs. Somehow. And then I got another Halucha. Huh. It's kind of crazy to me how I finished the Kalos shiny living next before Kanto. Venonat. What the frick? Hello? How many Venonat have I clicked on just my main account? 1714 on just my main with 1 shiny. And on my alt is probably like at least another 1000. I've seen like 2700 and I got 1 shiny. Venonat better be part of GoFest, man. It better be. Remember the last year I bought Global Tour ticket and I got like 1 or 2 shinies in both days altogether. I was not very happy. Well, then I don't know what you bought because there was no Global Tour ticket last year. I think we've had this conversation before, but there was no Global Tour ticket last year. So you probably bought either the Meloetta research or the pass. Neither of which was advertised with a shiny boost, because there was no way to get a shiny boost last year. It was Mythic last year, Meloetta. But you bought just the Meloetta Masterwork research and nothing else with that ticket. That ticket was well, other than the fact that it is kind of Unova styled, it's unrelated to Unova Tour. You just bought the Masterwork research. Might have been 2024. Also, I don't think we've had a Go Tour ticket previously. Volcanion was Go Fest, not Go Tour. Which, yes, did come with increased shiny odds. And if you only got 1 or 2 shinies in both days together, then you did not play the game. I think I got like 100 shinies. Goldeen. Like, genuinely, even last Go Tour, I see so many people... Oh, hello Ditto. What the frick? I played like 4 to 6 hours day 1 and 3 hours day 2. But what does that mean? Were you walking at a constant pace using Palkia and Incense? In a crowded area? Like a Pokemon crowded area? Not Palkia though. Okay, so, like, I see so many people say this, and so many people not showing how they play the game. And it infuriates me. Like, if you compare your playstyle to my playstyle, is that comparable? Like, okay, let me do this. If you click on like 10 Pokemon per minute is reasonable. You click on 10 Pokemon per minute. I will check what I caught. It doesn't matter what you caught. It matters what you checked. If you check 10 okay, let's 5 Pokemon per minute. 5 Pokemon per minute. Let's do the 7 hours minimum, right? That means you clicked on 2100 Pokemon during the event with a 1 in 128 shiny odds. I don't know the math on this. I should ask ChatGPT to do the math for me on this. I'm really not that good with probability, I'm gonna be honest. Hold up, ChatGPT. If I have 128 balls, one of which is red, and I grab a ball with putting back 2100 times. What is the chance I grab the red ball 2 or fewer times? Okay, like if this is if what you're claiming is true, Miss Me, you are genuinely a 0.001%. You are a, what is this, 1 in 10 million or something? 0.1234. 1? Oh, negative 1. You're 1 in 100,000 that would happen to you. I got a Costume Pikachu, a Swinub, also Bergmite, and hatch Shiny Pancham from a non-event deck. Just hatched during the event. But like, I don't know. I just don't believe complainers. I don't believe complainers until you show me the way that you play the game. If you show me how you play the game and only got a couple of shinies, that's when I believe you. I don't know. I got Hondo Skarmory, pretty cool. I don't know what's cool about Hondo Skarmory apart from Dex Filler. It's pretty useless, but fair. How do I check what I got last Go Fest? Do you even want to know? Like, how do I scroll to that? Where would that be? Is that here? No, this is Go Fest Paris. Go Fest Global. This Turtonator from Go Fest Global. No, this is still Paris, damn. The frick, Paris. Torkoal was from Global, right? Yes. Is this Fuel from Global? Yep. Oh, actually just watch my Pokemon, watch my video on it. I forgot that's a thing. But like, I don't know, if you only got 1 or 2 shinies, you probably just weren't playing right. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. But I don't know. I mean, I streamed the beginning of Sinnoh Tour, which I think is pretty accurate to how I still play the game. Are those streams up, or did I archive them? I hope I archived them, actually. But I don't know. Did I? I don't remember, honestly. I should have. I'm gonna check what I got during Unova Tour as well. Yeah, but Unova Tour nothing was boosted other than like Deerling and the starters. So if you didn't get much during Unova Tour, I mean, first of all, you didn't spend money on Shiny Boost, so you're already not getting scammed by default. I didn't get many shinies during Unova Tour. You can watch my video. I got like all the Deerling forms and like Zorua. Holy lag. What the heck? Like, I didn't get a whole lot during Unova Tour either. But that's because that's not... Oh, I did get Sigilif, I guess. That was really lucky. And I got like 2 legendaries from the free research. Which was also just stupid lucky. I did not get a singular regional from eggs though. That was kind of sad. But I got 4 of them this year. They were more boosted this year than they were in previous years. 2 Oshawott, 2 Genesect, Costume Pika times 2, 2 Tepic, and a Green Deerling. And did you play 16 hours? Because, I mean, if you got that in like 7 hours, that's pretty good for Unova Tour. Well, I don't know about that. No, for 7 hours, I'd say that's pretty decent for Unova tour, yeah. Also, sometimes gotta keep in mind that I do play on 2 accounts, so I will literally have double the encounters. That is something that I do sometimes forget about. I don't remember, I just remember I traveled somewhere and I had like a billion Pokestop. That is the point of Pokemon Go. You travel somewhere for big events with a lot of Pokestop and a lot of Pokemon. Yes. Yes, that is what you should do. Including, did you not do that last Go Fest? I usually spend about 20 to 30 minutes minimum to travel to a place to play big events. I did for day 1, not 2. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, that's how you're supposed to play big events. You travel somewhere where there are a lot more Pokestop and Pokemon. Like, for instance, my dad was in Germany during Go Tour day 1. And he, in a super duper omega rural area. So he drove like, with a car for like 30 minutes to an hour to go to a place where he could actually play the game reasonably. But on like 50 raids and got nothing until back-to-back Genesect. I mean, 50 raids and nothing, that is completely normal. That is like the same shiny lock as my Deoxys is having right now. How many raids did I do for Kyurem before I got 3 shinies? Carlos. 104. I did 104 Kyurem raids for 3 shinies. So, 50 raids with nothing, it's not super uncommon. It's annoying, but like, that is not even 3 times odds. I see people complaining about it all the time as well, and I'm like, buddy, I know that the odds are not stated in the game, but you know the shiny odds are 1 in 20. Going 100 without a shiny is reasonable. I wish I got shiny Maractus. Me too, buddy. Yeah. I wish I got Maractus over Sigilif, because I got Sigilif in freaking Safari Zone. Why couldn't I do Maractus or Bouffalons? Why did I have to do Sigilif? It was the one that I had of Unova. Come on, man. Also, I got the little egg thing research for Unova Tour. The little egg thing research. Oh, you mean the one where you got 2 encounters of all the regionals? Yeah, I did that too. That's where I got my shiny Sigilif from. Did not hatch one, even though I hatched like 200 eggs during the tour. Haha, rip my money. That's so much fun, you know, of a tour. I have to do stuff to make fun of myself, because, like, if you just look at the event, it's actually kind of boring. Like, yeah, okay, there are a couple of Pokemon that are shiny boosted, but, like, if you look at this Kalos tour, if I didn't make a challenge for myself, the Kalos tour would have been boring as hell. What the hell is Super Mega Raid, by the way? It is how they distribute the Legends EA Megas through Super Mega Raids. Yippee! I don't know, nobody likes them. Genuinely, nobody likes them. So, yeah. I mean, for in-person events, I think Super Mega Raids are pretty cool. But for global events, they are kinda trash because they require a minimum of 8 to 10 players. Which is just cringe. Also, you can just grief people. You can literally just grief people. Which is just the dumbest thing ever. If you see a group of people raiding, right, they have barely enough people, you join, you don't Mega Evolve a Pokemon, well, yeah, they can't beat the raid now. Yep. Do them players have to be local? No, they don't have to be. You can remote. But it's still cringe. Like, I don't really remote raids anymore personally. I do it every once in a while for something I really need. Like, I don't know, if I can remote raid for Stakataka this weekend, I might, honestly. It's the only tier 5 shiny I don't have. Like, 5-star raid. So, I would remote for it, but for the most part I don't really remote for stuff. I most certainly was not gonna remote for... I don't think I've ever remoted a mega raid before. Ever. And I don't think I plan to ever do that either. I mean, we're gonna be able to do a Mewtwo raid with like 10,000 players in Copenhagen. That's cool. That's a cool feature. Being able to do a super mega raid with like 10,000 players. Now that's pretty cool. I just don't need to have it locally. It's not necessary in my opinion. Also, I'm having Park Day Sunday morning. We haven't booked plane tickets yet, but we'll probably be returning Sunday afternoon, evening, so we should not end in the park. Ending in the park is great, though, because you can... Like, the park is the only place where there are actually specific habitats. So ending in the park is so much better, because you can hunt down the Pokemon that you still need. But I guess Sunday morning is close enough to Sunday afternoon. I'm not sure about that one. I thought I saw a good patch, but I don't trust it. And at 34, I ain't risking it. Not at 34. Just like that one. I don't trust them. I don't know why not. Right now, I don't think there's anything that you need to do with other players that is required local only. Even trading you can do non-locally now. I don't think there's anything in the game anymore you have to do locally. I mean, yeah, everything is better to do locally. That is the entire point of the game. To meet people, to go out and explore. So I mean, it makes sense that doing things locally makes it easier or better. But I don't think there's anything required in the game locally anymore. Which I also don't think is a bad thing. Like, I think it's a really good balance that you can do everything remotely, but doing it local has a ton of benefits. Like, that is how the game should be. I think that's great, honestly. Trying to get Lucky Egg in Shining Pearls, where I'm gonna end up getting Shiny before the egg. I mean, you get one, like, from an NPC at some point, or ball on the ground or something, right? You can just get one easily, I assume. You're not just trying to get it from Enchancy or something? Also, is it really worth it? Like, I think the Lucky Egg is a cool item, but I really don't think it is, like, such an important thing to have. I only got strength, and so I was able to catch a Gibble, but it's only level 17, while the rest of my team is approaching 50 down. But again, don't you get... I swear to God, you get a Lucky Egg somewhere in the game. Before post-game. Pretty reasonably. You don't? You did not get Lucky Eggs until Black and White? Damn! I was not aware of that. Okay, never mind. I mean, I started playing with Black and White practically, so that's why in my mind I was like, you get Lucky Eggs, right? But no, you don't. That's very interesting. I was not aware of that. In the newer games, you can just go into any store and buy them. It's kind of funny to me. But damn, yeah, no, I had no clue you could not just get a Lucky Egg somewhere. Sure, you were in the ice cave, I assume then, right? Oh no, wait. Wait, no, there is a Lucky Egg in the ice cave. There's lucky egg in the Grand Underground. 5% chance, 5% chance for holding one. Bulbapedia doesn't state that, which I find very interesting. But sure. Could wait till Ice Cave, but I want to be able to catch up, you know. Yeah, no, that's fair. I understand. Oh yeah, I was gonna think, how did I play through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? But Brilliant Diamond was a Nuzlocke, and Shining Pearl was a Shiny Badge quest. Hehe. See me do this. I'm gonna stay in the same tile, and I get an encounter. Whoa, magic! How did I do that? That's pretty cool, right? I am magic. Hex, I know. That's my name. Now, if you run out of repel, the exact step you walk into a patch, it prompts the, do you want to use another repel? Which is kind of funny. Which means if you somehow count your steps perfectly, you can walk through shaking patches without triggering them. Which is kind of funny. Don't see why I'd want to do it, but it's an option. Oh. But what happened? Chansey isn't daytime exclusive, right? Wouldn't be surprised if it was. Did you not look this up? Are you a donkey, my man? I just broke my pen. Oh, that's really cool. Chansey game locations. Where are you hunting? I don't think it is day exclusive. No, I don't think it is. 209, no, it's not day exclusive. It's just a 5%. It's just, we get better, bro. That's what all I have to say. Okay, I broke my pen. No, this is really cool. Frick. I like playing with this pen, and now I broke it. Now I'm sad. Wah. I love how I already missed 2 hurricanes in 4. 70% accurate truly is 50% accurate, bro. Like, damn. Oh no, I only missed 1 actually. Never mind. Only missed 1. It's not that bad. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, come on, come on, don't do this to me. We have a 98% chance to reach a 40 chain. Whoop-de-doo. I think I've done it before, break my chain on a 40 chain. I think I have. Oh, come on. Stop missing, you stupid bird. Thank you. Almost on a 40 chain, 40 chain, 40 chain. That was the worst feeling ever. Yeah. But it happens. That was an almost good patch, bro. There's like a 95% chance that if I step into that patch, my chain continues. But why would I risk that on a 39 chain? You know? Why would I? Now we're this close, I ain't risking crap. I'm only stepping into a patch if I'm sure there's a 98% chance that it's a good patch. Cause I ain't silly. I broke a 40 chain in the exact patch of grass you're in. Down. I think I have to. Not entirely sure, but I think I have. That was Pancham. Dang. But it's a 40 chain. Now we just need a shiny. Yippee! It's a sign. A sign of what? Okay. Dude. That is the third or fourth hurricane I've missed. It's... Okay, I've missed 4 out of 8 hurricanes. It's genuinely embarrassing, Pidgeot. The frick is wrong with you, bro? Alright, now we just get a shiny. I hope this doesn't take like half an hour. That would be kind of annoying. Took me an hour and a half to reach the 40 chain. Albeit the chain didn't start at the beginning of the stream, to be fair, but still slightly annoying. Is there like an ability a Pokemon can have to increase the ultimate of a wild Pokemon having a held item? No. How are you trying to get the held item though? Are you using like Frisk? Thief? What trick? What are you doing exactly to try and get the held item? Just looking for some chance and then catching them. Okay, I would at least recommend using Frisk. Or... Is there a move that reveals held items? I don't know if there is. There might be. I mean, Thief does. I would personally at least use Frisk or Thief. Or both. Even better. What's it do? Every time a Pokemon with the ability Frisk enters battle, it will reveal the opponent's held items. And Thief, I mean, what do you think Thief does? I hope you know that one. That one is pretty obvious, I think. Do you know anyone with the ability Frisk? Hisui and Typhlosion. Because I know that it got used competitively before. Pretty sure Pancham has it. Or Pangoro. Could be wrong with that actually, I don't know. Mr. Me, you're watching me on an electronic device using the internet. You have access to Google. Just type Frisk. It's not that hard, I don't think. I found a Chansey. Yeah. Also, you know there's a 1 in 400 chance to encounter a Pokemon that's holding a lucky egg, right? Like, I hope you are aware that the odds are not greatly in your favor. I face worse odds than that, don't you worry. I was born for this. I don't know, I'm gonna be so honest. I feel like if you switch train your Gibble, you're gonna gain the XP faster than getting the lucky egg. I'm gonna be honest. Also, I'm pretty sure the XP share is pretty generous in BDSP, so I don't know, you do you. I have some recommendations, but that's about it. Should I start counting resets? It's 1 in 200 resets, 1 in 50 resets. Only reason I'm playing this is for Shiny Manaphy, by the way. Oh, I was gonna say Shiny Manaphy, what the heck, but I get it. It's very interesting. You know, you could have just asked people for help to trade you the Pokemon required. Shiny patch, please. Wait, is Manaphy? Oh yeah, Namers is that game. No, okay. I prefer authentic. You see, I have both copies, so might as well play them. No, that's valid. I mean, if you have both copies, why haven't you already played them? That's, I suppose, my main question here. I was gonna say, Mr. Me, have you considered Pokeradaring for Chansey? But that's a really stupid question. Never mind. I didn't like the games. So you bought a game twice, and it turns out you didn't like it. As an interesting financial decision, I will say. Pre-order. Why the frick would you pre-order the same game twice? I'm gonna be completely honest, that is just a stupid thing to do. Like, unless you know you're gonna play the games anyway. Like, you know, I could pre-order Winds and Waves, even if I don't like them, I'm still gonna play them, and I know that. First of all, I don't like pre-ordering. I don't know, I always get both copies. Sure. But why? But, like, you haven't even touched one of those copies in, like, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. How old are they? I don't know. Why? I was planning on Shiny Onion for Shining Pearl. That's what I did. I mean, I didn't like playing the games either. I think in Shining Pearl, I literally did a Shiny Badge Quest, and that's all I've touched the game with. And, like, I cheated. I got the Pokeradar early to Shiny Hunt, because I was not going to do full-on Shiny Hunting the entire time. I planned to Shiny Hunt Palkia, but I was like, nah, this game garbage. I don't want to Shiny Hunt in this. So I cheesed my way out of it with Pokeradar. Give Shining Pearl to my cousin for his birthday, and he didn't like the game that much. And you said you were hating on Sword and Shield. That's crazy. I think for the form decks, there's not a singular Pokemon I've hunted in BDSP. I'm gonna be so honest. I wanted to Shiny on Shaman in BDSP, but I couldn't. The only Pokemon I might Shiny on in BDSP for the form decks is Unknown. Gen 8 was a weak gen? Yes. If it weren't for Legends Arceus, Gen 8 would have probably been the worst generation of Pokemon ever. But Legends Arceus exists. Which, although I didn't have too much fun playing the game, I can't deny the fact that it is a good game. It's not... It wasn't the game for me, but it was a good game, and I can recognize that. Like, I think Legends Arceus probably was the best Pokemon game until Legends EA. On the Switch, specifically. I don't know if I said that already. But yeah, Gen 8 was relatively weak. I will completely agree with that. Like, if we... I'm gonna be so honest. If we consider Legends as spin-offs, then Generation 8 and 9 are probably the weakest generations we've ever had. The Legends Arceus is just okay. I didn't like the star ranks that ruined it for me. Yeah, I get that. I mean, again, I'm in a similar boat. The game is okay to me. I wouldn't say I hate the games, and the star ranks are a bit boring. Like, I've done everything in most Pokemon games, and I'm not even star rank 10 in Legends Arceus. Like, you know? I prefer ZA over Arceus. Oh, me too, 100%. But what do you think is... Assuming you think ZA is the best Pokemon Switch game, what do you think is the second Pokemon Switch game? Do you think Arceus is at least the second best Switch game? Probably Let's Go. A bold decision. Love Let's Go so much. I think it's cool. The only things I have about it is no wild battles. I don't know. Like, I don't think Let's Go are bad games, but they're quirky. Let's just say it. I just think they're quirky. You only have 153 Pokemon available, which is just not many, let's be honest. Did you get the Pokeball controller? Yes, for Pokemon Go, by the way, not for Let's Go. Well, okay, and so I could get Mew and Let's Go. Hehe, shiny Furfrou time. Hello, 4 more Furfrou. 4 more Furfrou. Repeat ball. 13 left? Yes. 13 left, 4 of which are Furfrou. It's really cool. Boop. Nice, nice. No luxury ball. Yeah, I do not care for balls personally, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care for balls much. Ah, hello, that's Pokemon. I'll set up the next hunt, because otherwise I'm gonna forget, and that's just stupid. I hope I have enough repels left for the next hunt. I really hope I do. What trim will this be? I have no clue. Once home compatibility comes out, I assume I have all 9. I'll just dump them in whatever order they are in. If you're wondering which trim will be removed from the thumbnail, it'll be Debutante. Because it's the least interesting one. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I mean, where even are the Furfrou in my box? I actually have no clue. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, the order that they're in here will probably be the order that they'll get trimmed. So whatever the 5th trim is in GA, that's probably what I'm gonna get. Gen 10 gonna release before I get this damn egg. That's crazy. It's just 400 encounters, bro. Oh, look at this. All of these Pokemon that are definitely not yet in Pokemon Home. No, I definitely don't have Galarian Mr. Mime in Home yet. Whoopsie. I don't clone Pokemon. What do you mean? The frick is this? Oh, these are old shiny hunts? These are old shiny hunts. Oh, this was also for the gender decks. Uh-huh. I remember. What is this? Oh, more Pokeradar hunts. Why do I have Pokeradar hunts scattered everywhere? I don't know. Do I have repels? $113 should be enough for 1 hunt. Yeah, that's fine. For 1 hunt. I need 4 more. So I'm definitely gonna need to buy more repels and do some more money grinding at some point. It is what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. We got shiny Furfrou, absolutely not too bad. I'll be back tomorrow morning with Pokopia. I keep forgetting Pokopia's releasing tomorrow. I'm just not so hyped for Pokopia. I think it's a cool game and I think I'll have a lot of fun. It's just really not on my mind much. I'm gonna be honest. But I think I'll have fun. So yeah, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time.